Hey, what's up? Jid Reviews here. Today I'm going to be doing a couple reviews. Well, actually, maybe one review, but I'm going to cover a couple different things. But it's all going to be about the same thing. My favorite subject to go over: droids. Not drones, I love drones, but droids today. The main droid I'm going to be going over is one that everyone's probably heard of by now. The very famous drone, BB-8. Now, this BB-8 droid, rather, I said drone. This BB-8 droid is a star in the new Star Wars series that they have coming out. Of course, the second Star Wars movie is coming out now, but it did come out right before Rogue One, so everyone could experience, you know, the new droid that was going to be in that movie. Spherical droids are very different. We are used to R2-D2, you know, the tech droid, and then, you know, C-3PO, which walks upright. He's the communications droid, that, you know, translation droid, rather, I should say. Now, there are a lot of different forms of BB-8. A lot of different companies make it. Of course, see, so this is another version of BB-8. Now, not to be confused, both boxes, of course, do say Disney. As you can see, both boxes do say Disney on there. The only difference with it is there are two companies that made it. Disney is just who owns Star Wars. This one right here. So this one, you can tell, first of all, that that it is BB-8. Obviously, it looks like BB-8, but this is by Hasbro. So this droid is by Hasbro. It's a little bit bigger than the other BB-8, which I will get to, which is actually the one that I'm going to be reviewing today. I'm not going to be reviewing this one, but this is the other BB-8. So he normally responds to me like tapping him or something, but yeah, he's asleep, because wake up. Oh. Yeah, he's waking up. So, this one is a little different. I'm not going to go too much over it, but I will cover it a little bit. The difference between this one, obviously, is this one is for a 5-year-old. So, this is by Hasbro. They typically make toys, you know, teddy bears, you know, Teddy, stuff like that. This one is controlled by RC remote. It does have some, you know, smart capabilities and stuff. As far as, you know, expressing like lights and stuff, and, you know, knowing its direction and stuff, but it's mainly controlled by remote. The one thing I do not like is not the size, but it is the fact that it runs off of batteries. It takes approximately 2 AAA batteries and 6 AA batteries. Yes, I said 6, so that is a total of 8 batteries in order to operate it. I, of course, was smart when I did get it, so I got all rechargeable batteries. So if it's ever dead, you know, you just twist his body, and then you take out the gyroscope mechanism, and then you replace the batteries, you charge it, you put it back in. You know, the rechargeable batteries typically last long. Don't be stupid and buy the regular batteries. Buy the rechargeable ones, trust me, because if your kid's going to be playing with this, you know, he's going to be playing with it a lot. It is very addicting, even though, you know, it's for a kid, you know. So, the movement on there you have to get used to. I've been using it, you know, a while, and when I say a while, I mean literally like maybe 3 hours, but I get used to things quickly. You know, I'm 21 years old, I get it. Now, the one that we will be going over today is actually the BB-8 by Sphero. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sphero, yeah, like a sphere. Now, this one is very official. This one's nice. So this one is by it's not by Hasbro, it's by Sphero, so it's a different company make it. They're very well known. Sphero has multiple different ones. I forget the name of the other droid. You know, the other droid from Star Wars. It's like black, and it looks like him. It's a sphere, whatever. Someone's gonna correct me later, whatever. I forgot his name. They make him. They also are known for making, you know, anyone ever seen Spider-Man Homecoming? The spider, his spider drone, Sphero also makes that. So they make a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be going over this one. So to start, you know, I did open it earlier, but I put it back in the box so you can see it right from the beginning. You see one of my Wi-Fi drones, whatever. We're not going over that. Move, boot it, beat it. All right, so this one is a pretty official box. It's very hard, so it's pretty official. If you're buying it from Walmart, this is very expensive. It ranges between like $180, and if you're really lucky and you buy it from like a third party or something, you can get it for like $150. If you miss Black Friday, it is a couple days after Black Friday now. If you missed the Black Friday, it did go down to 49 bucks on Black Friday. So if you were lucky enough to get it for 50 bucks, yay for you. I got this for free. It was sponsored to me. Thank you for reviews. So yeah, so this is about 180 bucks. But I will tell you this. Now, I didn't pay for it, but if I did pay for it, because 180 is pretty steep, that's like half my car payment, I would definitely say, after using this personally for like the last couple hours, I will definitely say that it is worth it. If you are into droids or drones or, stuff like that, it is one of those things that is like a must have. And especially if you're a big Star Wars fan like myself, like this thing is perfect. Like I'm going to go over it. All right. So first of all, the main difference between the one by Hasbro and by this one, number one, of course, everyone knows that it is, it's Bluetooth enabled, so, it connects to your Bluetooth. It has like authentic movement that it says, it listens and responds to your voice, and it knows your voice. So that's very interesting. I am using my second Galaxy S8, but my first Galaxy S8 is sitting right there on the phone. I'm going to be using it to help me with the video. Of course, my Bixby on there, Bixby, she's very intelligent. She listens. She responds with, like regular things. So keep in mind that I will be having conversations back and forth with Bixby. She's like my friend. No life. No life. Whatever. No friends. All right. So holographic communication. Very interesting. I had some people that I've been hearing saying, they had situations with the holographic communication. I'm going to go over it in a second and what that is. But it is very cool. I do not have a situation with it. There is autonomous behavior, so it kind of responds. It speaks through your phone, so it makes sounds. It's very cool. And an adaptive personality. So it kind of learns, like how you are depending on, how you respond to it. Amazingly, it has a 60-minute live time. So for 3 hours of charge, it can approximately move around for about 60 minutes. That's continuous play. So that's very cool. Charger, connect to your phone, blah, 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 blah. Comes with a charging station, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's get this open. So to start, like I said, official box. Very hard, hurts my thumb, but I'm very strong. So I'm gonna leave this. I was gonna tell Bixby to hold it, but remember, she's not that serious. So I'm gonna hold the cam right here. In a second. Boom. Okay. All right. So let's start. So I'm going to open this. First of all, if, like I said, you get it from the Walmart, this is the original, hardcore good one and not the Hasbro one, unless you're getting that for your kids, because it's going to have that little security lock around the thing, the wire that goes crazy if you try and steal it, for all you shoplifters. Yeah, so sucks to be you, but this isn't one that you can take out of the store. You could probably take the other one out of the store. I mean, it's 50 bucks in the store, honestly. So I'm not promoting any shoplifting, but I'm just saying with this one, you're going to have to go out of there with a fight. So, it's got like a suction thing. Is someone calling? Give me a second. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted by a phone call. All right, so this is how it looks when you open it up. Camera time. There we go. All right, so when you open it up, first of all, it's very nice. It's got BB-8 right there. It's very official. BB-8. Some people don't see that. BB-8. So you open it like this. It looks like a Harry Potter wand or something. And then you got this little basic instruction set once you open it. So they're just telling you that it's an app-enabled droid, so you have to download the app. Pretty basic. You find it's like first one. Inside we can see BB-8. Very small little fella. It's really nice. It has a little covering over there, so I'm going to take that off. And then BB-8, when you take them out, they come separated. Let's take a look at them. They got some kind of fine, they got like the fine antennas on there, so that's nice. See, look at them. The little antennas. I doubt they do anything. They look painted, but you know, it's for effect. So we're gonna put that to the side, and then we're gonna get this. Okay, so that means that that's the bottom. So I can feel the gyroscope in there. It just found its bottom. Let's also take this out of the box. Oh, looks like the charger. So I'm going to put this right over here. This looks like the charging base. Now, the charging base, it looks like is 100% magnetic. So there's no connections, there's no nothing. So it looks like you just sit them here and then, you know, it does what it needs to do. There is a charging station right here. Looks like it has the basic Android little charger thing right there. So anyone with an Android charger, that actually will work out, but I'd recommend using the thing. And right there is, looks like that's where they put the charger. So they have this little tab. You can just pull it up. It's very nice and fitted in the box the way it was. So I'm gonna take this out of the box so that way everyone can see. Blow. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to take this out. Inside, it looks like we have the charger, of course. Now, at first, it was taped. It's not in there like a crazy nut. Don't worry. So I'm going to plug this into the computer, and then I'm going to plug this in here. This is the charger. Boom. So let's see if it lights up or anything. Nope. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So there's no indication when it starts off that it's been plugged in. Inside of the box there is app-enabled Droid legal guide. Let's open that up and see what it says. It's upside down. Oh, crud. It's not even instructions. It's just a bunch of stuff in different languages. What language do you propose that is? You can't even see it, can you? I don't know what that is either. Alright, so I don't need that. So let's get to the real stuff, like this droid. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt at putting his head onto the body. We're going to see what that does. So it looks like... Oh. Okay, so it's a magnet. So the magnet, the gyroscope inside connects to the head. I see the head has, it's very interesting how it works. So it has wheels. The magnet connects to the head, and then the wheels, I guess, roll around like, you know, like that, you know, something like that. So it keeps the head in touch. That does imply that, of course, if you hit something too hard, his head can fall off, and then you're going to have to go put his head on. The reason why I know this after starting it up is because the other BB-8 runs off the same thing. Boom. Just disconnected his head. Embodiment. Decapitation. It runs off the same thing, just on a bigger scale. So you can actually see the magnets in there. I know you can see it. It's like 3 dots. Looks like... you know, like 3 dots in the middle. Those are the magnets, and then the little wheels that's over there. So it runs off the same thing with the gyroscope. So that is the BB-8. So now I'm going to put it in its charging station and see what's up. Up, it's turning blue. So it recognizes that, you know, BB-8's there. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, it's just charging, it's beeping. So according to Word, beeping means that it's charging. Solid color means that it's done charging. It should be 3 hours of charge to 1 hour playtime. If, of course, it does die before the 1 hour playtime is up, you may have a charging situation, or you may not have been charging. Just check out the information tab, you know, on the website for BB-8 and figure out what's going on. So now, of course, this is an app-enabled droid, so he will not be responsive unless there is some app action going on here. So I'm going to start up the app. I'm going to download it. So I downloaded the app. Let's see. So I'm going to start it up right now. Okay. So they're letting everyone know there is Star Wars music in the beginning, because what's Star Wars without an intro? Do not worry, there's no reading on the screen. Look at that. So this is the app starting up. Got a little BB-8 going across. That's interesting. First thing you do when you start up is you hold the device near BB-8. So, like I said, I'm using my second Galaxy S8, so let's see what's up here. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Look at that, I almost broke it. Okay, so it's connecting. Up, BB-8's turning blue. Initializing. Up, BB-8's moving now. Love our app? Yeah, don't ask me that again. Now, of course, I have already installed the app previously to start the video, so I do not have any firmware that I need to update. Of course, when you do start, there will be an update for firmware because it's been out for a second, so they already have like updates and stuff. So, I'm gonna get this thing on the ground so you can, you know, see what it does. Okay, so I just put it on the ground, as you can see. So BB-8 is just doing his thing, you know, roaming around. And I'm going to start it. So as you can see in the app, you got some stuff right here. You got like message, you got drive. So drive is a function where you can physically control BB-8. Of course, you got to get used to the functions. I'm used to driving droids. So I'm kind of used to that. I'll show you in a second. Message is interesting. The message tab is the holographic thing that I was talking about. They updated it, so there shouldn't be much problems. You can basically go in there, record a video. BB-8 will show it as a hologram, but you have to watch it through the screen. It's not real. They haven't come out with that type of technology yet. Not unless they combined Microsoft HoloLens with this technology, but imagine how cool that'd be. Alright, so next is the patrol. Patrol's interesting. Patrol is basically you let BB-8 go and explore. He gives you live schematics of his trip as he's going around. He'll tell you the temperature. He'll tell you how fast he's going. If he hits something, he'll tell you how severe the collision was. Is very cool. It's very interesting because he is a computer. He does run off a CPU, so he's getting all that information. They share it with you. Draw and drive. I love this. Draw and drive is my favorite. This is perfect if you have no idea or have a hard time controlling him manually. Basically, you can draw a line and he'll follow your path. So this is great. The position of left, right, up, and down goes by when you start it. So when you start drawing drive, you know, wherever you are is like the default. Oops, accidentally started it. So I'm gonna back out of that real quick. Okay, so there's another tab in there. It's called Watch with Me. So apparently you can watch Star Wars with BB-8. I'm gonna give it a shot. Eventually, I'm gonna see what's up with that. And then there's the Force Band. So they actually made something else. It's like a watch type thing where you can control him with the watch and you know whatever. So you have to buy that separately. That's not included. And then you have the settings, the global settings and stuff. The global settings is where when you first start the app, there's not going to be an option to control him by voice. But what you do when you first start it, if you want him to respond to, I'm very big with Bixby, like with my S8. So I, of course, was very excited to know that BB-8 can do the same thing. So when you start the app, you go in there, you turn on the voice recognition, and then, you know, he gets to know your voice, and then he'll respond to, like, hey, BB-8. He'll respond to that. See, like, he just started responding. Something told him to go explore, so now he's, like, moving around and acting crazy. Yeah. So you can do a lot of things with him. You can be like, you know, like it's a trap and he'll like run. It's very cool. So even the sensitivity of it is very good. He can hear you like across the room. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the functions if I can, you know, kind of get it maneuver or whatever. So this is inside of the app of the first option. This is the regular drive app. Basically right here, there's a blue light right here. If you turn him, there's a blue light inside of him. I don't know if you can see it on video, but that blue light is what determines his direction. And then this one, of course, this little thing over there that looks like a nuclear warning or something, that's actually the way you steer him. You have to get used to that. It's very hard. It is definitely not like a first time figure it out type thing. This one is interesting. This is message. I'm gonna open the message one. Now, this one you can watch videos in hologram, or you can create your own hologram. But like I said, you have to watch it through the screen. So, for example, like I made a video. So let's see. Let's try and watch it through the screen. Let's see. And then it'll show up on there. Send this message across the galaxy. I'm sexy. Okay. Alright. So, anyway. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I just made that little silly video. They have other videos installed, like, they have, like, Stormtroopers and, like, C-3PO. So, as you can see, if you watch it through the screen, on the screen, it looks like BB-8 is creating a hologram, you know, like the very famous hologram that, you know, Princess Leia sent on, you know, R2-D2 having a mind fart, you know, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope, blah, 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 fix your hair. So I'm going to show you this one, and I'm going to go to the next one. So this one right here is C-3PO. That was a pre-installed one. So you can see it on the screen, and then...
But this is a calamity. I have never needed your assistance more than at this moment. R2-D2, you are a genius.
You see, it kind of looks like, you know, the hologram is being created. Honestly, even though it's not physically there, I think that's like the coolest thing ever. Patrol's interesting. So with Patrol, he goes out on his own. So I'm gonna set it in Patrol mode, and then I'm gonna show you what's up. Once you press Patrol, he's not going to start until you press that play button in the middle. Like I said, acceleration, so you can see his acceleration, his tracking system, very interesting. He'll tell you, you know, like, you know, everything basically about his trip. So I'm going to set it on Patrol so you can see it. Let's see. Oops. And now it looks like he notices that there's a problem over there. He's going to have to go somewhere else. He's talking to me through the phone. Oh. He's going to keep trying. He's funny. Alright. So basically when he senses something, he backs up and then he turns. If he hits something too hard, he'll actually turn red. And then he like shakes his head. He's like, no, 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 no. So he's on patrol. He's just learning right now. You can actually stop his patrol mode. So I'm going to go over it. I'm going to stop his patrol mode. You can see right now like what's going on. He hit something. He said no, no, no. So I can see I stopped his patrol mode right now. Alright, there we go. So I can see like his gyro stabilization. So I can see like if he's tilted or something, you know, his distance and stuff like that. So I think that's very cool. Like I said, they have other stuff. The draw and drive. So this is by far my favorite. So the draw and drive is perfect. This is perfect for anyone who cannot, who isn't very good at, oh, he's listening to me. Who isn't good at the regular, you know, like regular driving thing at first. So I'm gonna guess the best way I can to show you is I'm gonna do this. So I know you can see him a little bit. So you draw a line on the screen and then he just went under the table. So I'm gonna draw another line and see if I can get him to come over here. Oh, wrong way. Turn around. Oh, See, he just told me that he hit something. He's not very happy about that. Here he comes. Come on. Alright, so there we go. This is honestly the best way to get him to move around freely, is using the draw and drive, because it's like dummies play. So, you know, if you don't really know how to do it, you can. So, basically, you know, that's him. What I'm going to do right now is, let's see what Bixby thinks about him. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what Bixby thinks, and then, you know, we'll wrap it up. So, I'm basically, you know, I might do a review actually on the Galaxy S8 too. Not Galaxy S8 too, but I might do one on, you know, the Galaxy S8. And when the 9 comes out, which is supposed to be coming out next year, they're coming out so quickly, I guess because of the X, but the iPhone X, but you know, so Bixby, yeah, what do you think of our new friend?
Let's take a look at what I found on the web.
So Bixby decided to show me a picture. So what do you think of our new friend?
My scanners indicate this droid has self-learning adaptive technology. Bixby Vision recognizes the design. This droid is from the new Star Wars series, right?
Well, it's very interesting that you do point that out. Yes, it is from the new Star Wars. You are very, very observant. Yeah, so, you know, her scanners indicate that that this has adaptive. Yes, it does have adaptive technology. Thank you for first mentioning that. Yes, it does. It learns as it goes along, so it is very smart. So, you know, honestly, I think this is like the best thing ever. Yes, people were gonna laugh at me because I am friends with my phone, but you know, whatever. I mean, this is what our new friend looks like.
Here is what I found on the web.
It's great. Well, anyway, I'm going to let everyone know, go. So, yeah, this is BB-8. Most awesome thing ever.